what has been your biggest month?
One full month, probably 30 to 40,000 in 1 month.
So James, Mr. Wooten.
Yes.
Where are you from?
Originally from New York, Staten Island, New York, but left when I was in the 6-7-year-old range. So I've been in Atlanta for 30 years, 30 plus years now. So let's just say I'm from here, Atlanta.
And your background?
My background, so I used to fix copiers, copy machines for a major company, and then I would DJ parties at night. So that was my 2-job career for like 25 years. I was in radio and clubs and things like that. And as of recently, I am retired thanks to another business of mine. So life is good, man.
And how long have you been in Ellev8?
Ellev8, since it started, how should I say? I did some trading. I guess that's part of my background. I did some trading back in the day, stocks and things like that. My dad kind of tried to teach me what he knew about trading. And I got in thinking, okay, you just buy some stocks and hold it for 50 years and you make money. But when Ellev8 came along, I started paying attention, watching the videos, taking notes. I still have probably 4 notebooks full of things. And so I've been in it since the beginning. This 3.0 that we're in now and 4.0 coming up is the best versions.
Yeah. And then how many months did it take you to get success?
The true answer for all those listening is, for me, it took a little under a year to have success. Now, I'm talking some kind of consistency, not just one win here, one win there, because anyone with one of these can win a trade. All you have to do is push the button. But if you don't know what you did or why you lost, then you'll just eventually lose. So for me, it took maybe about 8 to 10 months, I'd say, before I started seeing and the light bulb went off like, I got this. Yeah. So
what do you like most about Ellev8?
Ellev8's community really helps you. We have a lot of traders in our community that if I take an oil trade and let's say I lose, I can look, and somewhere during the day, there's going to be someone named Cheeks that has a win, for example, or someone named Nika who has a win. And I'm like, okay, so it's not me. It's not the market, I should say. It's just the way I'm looking at the market. And that really opened up for me. So I like most about that if I had not had someone to bump ideas off with, or someone else's journey to see, like someone else is struggling on the days that I win. If I wouldn't have that, I probably wouldn't even still be doing trading right now. I would have given up a long time ago.
How do you like the profit coaches?
Profit coaches, I listen to Jason. Donnie Pips is my boy, and G Money. Those 3 there. Deanna, I'm starting to tune into, even though I'm a little more what they call an advanced student. You can never go wrong with the basics. So Deanna, I've been watching a few of hers, and hers are good. So the profit coaches, all the ones that I normally watch, are phenomenal. I mean, they break things down to make it easier to understand if you put in the work. There's no guarantee to wealth, and no one said wealth would be easy. But if all you have to do is pay attention, watch and learn, and repeat, your chance of success is much better. So that's my story on that.
So what's been your biggest day?
Biggest day, I think I did 11,000.
And what has been your biggest month?
One full month, probably 30 to 40,000 in 1 month.
And what is your why, James?
My biggest why really is I'm the last of my father's last name. So I'm the third. There's no other Wooten that will be after me. So I want to create the kind of income, the kind of life that I can, and this may not make a lot of sense to everybody, but this is what God placed in me. I want to buy over 1,000 acres of land somewhere, parcel it off, and anyone that's in my lineage from marriage or from anything else, they can stay there on their property and build for free. And then that property is never bought or sold. So basically I want my whole subdivision, and it's going to have my name. So it'll be there for years and years and years.
How does it feel to be free to trade and extract profits from the market?
When I look at the market, I see, like, if you can imagine, a highway going by full of cars, right? Everything's flying by, and each car is like $1 million that's available to me. millions and millions and millions of dollars just zipping down the road, and all I have to do is be able to get one or two of those. So the knowing that I have the ability that no one ever can take away from me to be able to do that and just say, hey, one of you cars come over here anywhere in the world as I travel is phenomenal. And you can have an expense of any kind, hospital bill, car bill, whatever, and you can prepare for it, not by saving and working longer hours, but that you can prepare for it by trading. That's one of the things I love about it. A lot of people use YouTube University to gain knowledge. I use it to fix my car, fix different things. I've looked at it for trading, but this is what you don't get from from YouTube, excuse me, that you get from Ellev8. Number one, you can't ask anybody any questions, okay, on YouTube. They normally have an ulterior motive because they're trying to get YouTube views. That's why they have ads in their videos. So they may give you part one, but if you don't know to type in support and resistance, you won't get a support and resistance video. If you don't know to do risk management, to put that in the search bar, you won't get that. So yes, you may be able to learn one or two little pieces, but no one tells you that there's an encyclopedia of knowledge that you need to win consistently by watching YouTube. So that YouTube video versus Ellev8, we have a much better way for you to learn. Our methods are structured that helps you, just like school. We don't teach you algebra before basic math. So that's really helpful. It takes seeing what can be done for people before they can do it. Unfortunately, I think that's a human character, a human trait. If no one ever ran the 4-minute mile, you would not be able to think it's possible. And as you share or hear stories from this platform of people that are winning, just use it as motivation that it could be you. It is possible to proceed and to have the life that you want and the freedom that comes along with that. We all know what a box is. So imagine a closed box, right? Most people will take that box and they'll see a way to get in. But if you don't see how to get in the box, you'll turn the box around, trying to look up under it, do like that with it, right? I had to do that for me with the markets. I had to stop looking at the markets with all the lines and everything on the chart and supposedly see through it. I had to strip a lot of the stuff off so that I can see the market. And the analogy I would give everyone that's a real, I think, home run is if you've ever been on the plane in first class or whatever, and you see the cockpit, they've got controls and knobs up, side, beside them, behind them, underneath their seat, everywhere, right? But if you talk to a pilot, my brother was a pilot, if you talk to a pilot, they use a few sensors, a few gauges in the takeoff. Then they use a few other ones once they're in the air. And then they use a few others. So at different points, they use different things. So don't let the lines, the charts, the bar graphs and everything confuse you. When you see somebody with all that on the screen, you'll use certain things at certain times. So hopefully that analogy helps some people.